To my YouTube channel. Before we hop in this video, I want to say if you guys haven't seen my video I posted on literally the best birthday ever, I need you guys to go check that out. Like always, like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I love you guys so much, and let's just get into this video. Guys, today is episode 3 of Tone Talks. I actually love doing these just because it's like something kind of different, you know what I mean? Even though, yes, I do tell short. You guys, I cannot speak today, but like, what else is fucking new? Even though I love telling story times, this is just like something else different that I want to start bringing onto my channel. And there's so much fun. I just love thinking of new topics to talk about. So let's just get into this one, you guys. And it's episode. I don't know why I did that. And it's episode 3, you guys. Like literally. Let's just get into this. 3 of Tone Talks, and this is gonna be about accepting your flaws. You know what I mean? We all have flaws. You know, we all have things about ourselves that we don't like, or that we would want to change, you know what I mean, or that just we don't like, you know what I mean. And everyone has those, and the thing is, like, no one's perfect. Like, that is the main point of this whole video. This is the whole main point of this today's episode. Like, it is literally not. It's okay to not be perfect, you know what I mean? It's okay to have flaws, you know what I mean? If anything, we should all embrace our flaws, you know what I mean? Like, I can honestly tell you guys, like, I have many flaws, you know what I mean? There are so many things about, not so many things, but like, there are things I would change about myself, you know what I mean? Like, whether it be like physical appearance, or like, just me as a person, you know what I mean? Like, there are things that I want to change about myself, you know what I mean? And we all have flaws. Like, I have flaws, you know what I mean? You have flaws. We all have flaws, you know what I mean? Like, no one's perfect. That's the thing. I don't ever want you guys to think, like, if you're not perfect, that you're a piece of shit, and that you're never gonna be like amount to anything, or like whatever the case may be. Like, it's okay to not be perfect, you know what I mean? Like, being perfect is not real. It's not real life. Like, no one is perfect at all, you know what I mean? Like, everybody fucks up. Everybody just has things about themselves that they would fix, but you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, you have to embrace your flaws, you know what I mean? Like, you have to know that though you take the good and the bad with yourself, you know what I mean? Like, yes, you can change things, you know what I mean? Like, if that's what you want to do at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like, and you genuinely want to do that, then do that, you know what I mean? Like I always say, who the fuck am I to judge, you know what I mean? Like, but you have to just accept that you have things about yourself that you may not like, you know what I mean? You have things about yourself that you may want to change. You have whatever it is, you know what I mean? But like, you have to embrace that and know that it's okay, and that everyone has flaws. Everybody, like, I'm probably gonna sound like a fucking broken record, but like, it's so true. Like, I don't really know what else to say, you know what I mean? Like, other than you just have to embrace it. Like, take the good and the bad with yourself. Like, yes, there are so many great things about you as an individual, and things that you love about yourself, but there are also things that you might want to change about yourself, and that you don't like about yourself, you know what I mean? And that's okay. Like, it is seriously so okay to like not be perfect. Like, I literally I don't want to be perfect, you know what I mean? I don't strive to be perfect, you know what I mean? I think the word perfect is so like, it's just not real, and it makes people like live up to the standard of something that's just, it would drive you crazy trying to be perfect. Like, you trying to be perfect and you trying to like fix everything about yourself, it's not gonna, like, it doesn't matter, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I'm making any type of sense like in this episode, but like, I don't know, like, as I get older, you know what I mean? Like, I always say this, like, even though I'm like 24 years old, like, I'm still like young as fuck, you know what I mean? But like, as I do grow, and like, I just learn things about myself, you know what I mean? Like, and it's literally, I have to like tell myself, like, it's okay that you have flaws. Like, it's seriously okay that you have things about yourself that you want to fix, or things that you don't like about yourself. But like, if you, and this is just isn't about physical appearance. Like, I'm not talking about like physically changing yourself either. Like, I'm talking about like, even if, I'm trying to give a good example, but I'm like an idiot, you guys, so like, I'm not really that good at giving good examples. Like, if you have a bad temper, like, that's something you might not like about yourself, you know what I mean? That's something that always gets you into bullshit, and always gets you into drama, and it just causes people to leave you and walk away from you, you know what I mean? Like, that's a flaw, you know what I mean? Like, but it's okay that you have that, you know what I mean? But you can change that, you know what I mean? Like, you're not a shitty person just because you have some anger issues, or just because you always pop off, or what, you know what I mean? Like, that's just an example, you know what I mean? But like, that's basically what I'm trying to say. Like, it is okay that you have flaws, you know what I mean? But it is also okay that you want to change those, and if you want to change those for the better, you know what I mean? If you want to work on those, like, that is also okay, you know what I mean? Like, but just know that everyone has flaws, you know what I mean? Like, I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't care what lifestyle you portray, how perfect everything may seem. Like, everyone has them. You know what I mean? Like if you don't have a flaw, if you say you don't have a flaw, you're lying. You know what I mean? Like I don't mean to get like brutal and like blunt, but like I honestly want you guys to like understand this and like get this in your head, like literally, because I don't want you guys to ever feel like you're not good enough just because you have this flaw, or you're not deserving of something just because you have this flaw. Like, you know what I mean? I never want you guys to feel like this. I never want anyone that watches my videos, anyone that comes across my videos, to know that it is literally fucking okay that you are not perfect. Like, being perfect is not, it's just not real. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, no one is perfect. I don't care who the fuck you are. You know what I mean? No one is perfect. To change for somebody, like if you have a flaw, like if you want to change that, change it for you. You know what I mean? Don't ever feel like you need to change it for somebody. Don't ever feel like you need to start working on an ASAP just for somebody. You know what I mean? Like, you work at your own pace, and you work on that flaw when you're ready to work on that flaw. You know what I mean? And when you're ready to just, you know what I mean, ready to deal with it. Like, don't ever feel like people pressure you to fix it or pressure you to work on it. You know what I mean? Like, if you literally see that it's affecting you, or you feel like you literally need to change, or it really bothers you, then you do that for you. You know what I mean? Like, don't ever, like, I don't want any of you guys to ever feel like you need to change that just because other people are telling you to, or change it because a group of people are saying. I don't give a fuck who's telling you to change it. You know what I mean? Like, you work on that and you change it when you need to, and when you feel like it's enough is enough, or when you just, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if that's making any type of sense. Hopefully it is. I really want it to make sense to you guys. You know what I mean? Like, or I really want you guys to get what I'm saying. Like, it just, I just seriously don't want you guys to ever just feel like you need to change for anybody, or feel like you are less than of a person because you have flaws, or less than because you feel a certain way about yourself that's not, you know, good, or feel like, you know what I mean? Like, everyone has flaws. Like I said, I don't give a fuck who you are. Like, I don't care. You can portray whatever you want to be, but like at the end of the day, everyone has flaws, and everybody's not a perfect person, and it's okay to be flawed. You know what I mean? Like, that's a good way to put it. This is a good way to like sum this whole fucking video up. Like, it's okay to be flawed. Like, it's okay to embrace your flaws. Like, and it's okay to know that you're not perfect and that you will never be perfect. But who the fuck wants to be perfect? Like, perfect is, like I said, it's just not real. You know what I mean? Like, that's why that word perfect is just so, like, I don't really give a fuck about it, and I don't really care for that word. You know what I mean? Because it's just like, it's just not real. Like, no one is perfect at all. Like, no one is, you know? And that's what I want you guys to know at the end of the day. And it's okay to be different. It's okay to like certain things. It's okay to dress however you want. That's why I always like say that. Like, it's literally okay to do things different than your friends, or do things different than your family members, or do things different than the people that are around you. You know what I mean? And it's okay to just do whatever the fuck you want and be whoever you want. And that is literally what I stand by, and that's what I always stand by. And I don't care. Yes, my platform is small, but like, I literally don't care. Like, I will always preach this. I will always say exactly how I feel. I will always talk about topics that people probably don't want to talk about all the time. But like, I'm going into a whole other rant. You know what I mean? But like, what you guys expect? Like, I stand very strongly behind that, and I always will. And no one's perfect. You know, people like on Instagram, and like our favorite like celebrities, or like our favorite YouTubers or influencers, I don't care who it is, you know what I mean, athletes, you know, we look up to these people, like even me, you know what I mean, like we all have like our favorite people, and we look up to them, and we just think like, oh, they're so perfect, and their lives are so perfect, and you know, they have all this money, they're rich, and they're, you know, they're known, and you know, all these things. But like, at the end of the day, they still have flaws too. Like, they might not all talk about it, you know what I mean, on their platform. They might not all say it, you know, and that's okay too. Like, I'm not judging like at all, you know what I mean, but they have flaws too. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, every single human being has flaws. That's what I'm saying. I literally don't care who you are. Like, that's just my opinion. Like, I don't know. Like, like I said, it is okay to be flawed. Like, it is okay to just have things about yourself that you want to fix, or that you want to work on. That's okay. That's why we're human. That's, you're supposed to grow. And when you work on yourself, and when you fix things, like, you grow. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay to have flaws. At the end of the day, like, it just is. Like, no one is perfect. Like, no one should strive to be perfect, because like, you will drive yourself crazy trying to be perfect, because like, it's just not, it's not realistic. It's just not real to be perfect. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, that's just how I feel. Like, I don't know. Like, no one's perfect. Like, that's just, I don't know. Excuse me. Just wanted to make today's episode about like this topic, just because I feel like it's so important. I just feel like everybody can relate to this. I know I definitely can, 1,000%. Like I said, like, I have things I want to change about myself, you know what I mean? Like, and then I think about, and you know what I mean? Like, I'm ready to work on those. You know what I mean? Like, I made the decision, like, I'm ready to work on my flaws. You know what I mean? Like, but I've embraced that I have them. You know what I mean? And I embrace that I'll never be perfect, and I don't want to be perfect. You know what I mean? And I don't strive to be perfect because, you know what I mean? Like, that's just not what I want to obtain. You know what I mean? Like, I am a flawed person. I am a hot mess sometimes. Like, I am up and down sometimes. You know what I mean? With my emotions. You know what I mean? Like, I do have good days. I do have bad days. Like, and I accept that. You know what I mean? Like, I am human. We're all human, and we should all accept it. And just, I don't care what, like, it is that you think is bad about yourself. You know what I mean? Like, you still have. Sorry, I heard something. No matter what it is, you still have to accept it. Like, even though it is bad, but you can still work on that. You can still change that if you decide to. You know what I mean? Like, and don't let anyone tell you different. You're not a shitty person. You're not a horrible person. You're not less than of a person just because you have flaws and that you own your flaws. You know what I mean? Like, if anything, that makes you a stronger person. I feel like it does, because you accept that you have flaws and you aren't a perfect person. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's just really how I feel about the whole topic, and accepting your flaws and having flaws and dealing with your flaws, you know what I mean? And just loving yourself for who you are unconditionally. I don't give a fuck if it's good, bad. You're human at the end of the day. Like, you're going to be up and down. You're going to have bad days. You're going to have good days. You know what I mean? Like, no one's fucking perfect. That's why I will share when I'm going through bad days. You know what I mean? Like, I've talked about it. You guys have... I've made videos when I'm having a bad day. You know what I mean? I've said it in videos. Like, I'm not going to hide and change the fact that I'm a human and a person, and I go through life and it's just hard sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm getting all off topic and just rambling, but like, I don't know. That's just how I feel about this topic, you guys, and that's why I wanted to talk about it in today's episode of Tone Talks. I hope you guys like this video. Like always, like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Love yourself unconditionally. Everyone has flaws. I don't give a fuck who you are. You are perfect just the way you are. You know what I mean? And if you want to work on your flaws and you decide to change those, then you can do so on your time. Make sure you guys give this video a big like. I cannot fucking speak today. Make sure you guys give this video. Make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up. Like always, like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I love you guys so much. I'm out. Bye. Accept your flaws. I love you guys.